Looks like there's rain up ahead, like there's a crack in the heavens. Feels like my day could be turning, like I can tell that my luck's gonna change. If you could see me now, I'd probably let you down, but that's enough for me. You got me begging, baby. Looks like I'm on my knees again. Feels like the walls are closing in. Looks like I'm on my knees again. Looks like the tables have turned, like there's a change in the weather. Feels like my time is returning, like I'm about to get out of this cage. If you could see me now, I'd probably let you down, but that's enough for me. You got me begging, baby. Looks like I'm on my knees again. Feels like the walls are closing in. Looks like I'm on my knees again. 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 Looks like I'm Looks like I'm on my knees again. Feels like the walls are closing in. Looks like I'm on my knees again. 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 Looks like I'm on my knees. Do you hear what I hear? share.
Hi, what's up? Hope you're having a good evening, everyone. Alright, so let's take a look at the total crypto market cap and get the night started. Bearish momentum still getting a little weaker on the weekly. The stochastic still crossed bearish, so I'm going to have to see how that plays out over the next week or so. The RSI is more around the bearish control zone currently, and we're slightly bearishly engulfing here on the weekly for the candles. I'm liking the looks of this on the daily though, looking like a little bit of bearish momentum getting lost. Bullish cross on the stochastic. And the RSI is looking like it is attempting to come back around the neutral zone. Showing a little bit of consolidation here on the candles for the daily. I'm really liking the looks of the 4-hour RSI here. We actually have some bullish divergence present now. So we are looking better for the 4-hour than we were yesterday. Yeah, low and higher low on the RSI. Meanwhile, the candles are trending down. Bullish momentum building here on the MACD and bullish cross on the stochastic. So we're going to have to see how this plays out on the 4-hour over the next couple of days, but the 4-hour is definitely starting to look a lot nicer, at least for now. Also 1-hour bullish divergence. Stochastic's coiled up but crossed slightly bearish, and losing a little bit of momentum on the 1-hour. Overall, I am liking the looks of the bullish divergence on both the 4-hour and the 1-hour now, though. Alright, so Bitcoin. Bearish cross on the Stoke. RSI is still more around the bearish control zone and bearishly engulfing candle here. Bears losing a bit of momentum on the MACD. That's looking nice. And we also have a bullish cross on the stochastic on the daily for Bitcoin as well. Consolidation showing on the candle. bearish momentum getting slightly weaker on this day. And the RSI is looking like it's attempting to get back around the neutral zone. I'm really liking the looks of the 4-hour on Bitcoin as well. Here we also have bullish divergence present here on Bitcoin. So low and higher low on the RSI, meanwhile the candles are trending down. That'd be a divergence right there. Bullish momentum is building on the MACD here, so I'm liking the looks of the MACD currently, and cross bullish on the stochastic. And there's also a 1-hour bullish divergence on Bitcoin as well. Stochastic looks the same as the total crypto market cap, coiled up but slightly bearish now, and losing a bit of bullish momentum for now. And I just see some consolidation happening on the candles right here. So both the 4-hour and 1-hour is looking nicer than it was yesterday once we had this bullish divergence play out. So let's just see how this ends up working out over the next couple of days and see if it brings up a nice little rally or it could just be some consolidation before more downside. The daily, though, I am liking the looks of on Bitcoin as well, so maybe it could manifest into a nice real rally, but going to need to wait for a little more information to develop, but it is starting to look nicer currently. Alright, so for XRP, bearish momentum getting weaker, stochastics coiled up, attempting to cross bearish, but no cross yet. More around the bearish control zone on the RSI, but I just see consolidation going on the candle right now. On the daily, bearish momentum is still building, but we have a bullish cross on the stochastic, and the RSI is getting more around that neutral zone. And I just see a little bit of consolidation here so far on the candle. There's no 4-hour bullish divergence like we have on Bitcoin and total crypto market cap though. Bearish momentum getting weaker and bullish cross on the stochastic, those are both looking nice. And we were just oversold on the RSI, but no divergence. Let's see, so for the 1-hour, that's kind of flattened out slightly for the MACD, but wouldn't really take much for that to get a new high. Stochastics coiled up and slightly bearish, and the RSI looks like it's coming down slightly to neutral territory. So if total crypto market cap runs, I think this asset is more likely to pump as well, but if it dumps, probably wouldn't surprise me if this pulls back pretty significantly as well. With Bitcoin and total crypto market cap looking the way that it is though, I feel like this is more bullish than bearish currently, but there's not as much bullish indication going on as there is on those assets. And let's see how Ethereum's looking. Alright, so for Ethereum, bearish momentum still getting weaker on the weekly. Stochastic is cross bearish and RSI is more around the bearish control zone. And slight bearish engulfing here on the candles. The MACD looks like it's attempting to flatten out a bit. Bullish cross on the stochastic. And the RSI on the daily looks like it's kind of attempting to come back more around neutral territory, and I see some consolidation going on here on the candle so far. And for Ethereum we also have bullish divergence on the 4-hour as well. So that makes Bitcoin, Ethereum, and total crypto market cap all with 4-hour bullish divergence present. Bullish momentum growing, cross bullish on the stochastic, but it's coiling up a little bit, and very slight bullish engulfing candles going on. And we also have 1-hour bullish divergence as well. MACD's losing a bit of bullish momentum, and the stochastic is cross slightly bearish here on the 1 hour. And I'm just seeing some consolidation going on right here, but I'm kind of liking the looks of this. Higher high, higher low, higher low, higher low. So I'm going to wait to see if we get a higher high, and that'll show a little bit more strength and confirmation that it's attempting to rally. Alright, so Dogecoin. Bearish momentum's getting weaker on the MACD. That is a bearish cross on the stochastic, and RSI is more around the bearish territory here, bearish control zone. And we also have bearish engulfing going on the candle here. Looking like it's attempting to flatten out on the MACD a little bit, bullish cross on the stochastic. RSI is attempting to get more around neutral territory. And we did have some nice bullish divergence going on here the other day, but didn't really manifest into all that much. Got a slight pump right here, just kind of tested the Fibonacci level and then bounced down. The 4 hours looking alright, but no bullish divergence here. Bearish momentum getting weaker, bullish cross on the stochastic. We were just quite oversold on the RSI and attempting to get back around that neutral territory. And just slight bullish engulfing going on the candles here. MACD looks like the bulls are losing a little bit of momentum on the 1 hour. Slight bearish cross on the stochastic. And the RSI is just kind of around neutral territory, and I see a lot of consolidation here. So going to wait to see what happens with Bitcoin and the total crypto market cap over the coming days. Let's see. Actually, I believe I'm wrong. We do have bullish divergence here on Dogecoin. Yeah, if we're going by the thicker part of the candle here, it's looking like we just have some very slight bullish divergence, though. The fact that we are this deep under the fib level, though, typically I begin to accumulate assets that I'm bullish on under the 618, 786, I'll accumulate a lot. And if we get down around the bottom of the fib extension, that's when I start to pick up my really big bags, which we are currently under the fib extension on Doge right now. So phenomenal risk-reward ratio from where we are right now if this asset does end up getting one more run this cycle, which that's going to depend on what happens with Bitcoin and the total crypto market cap. Yeah, not looking as bullish as Bitcoin, Ethereum, or total crypto market cap, but if those run, I wouldn't be surprised if we see this run as well. And the 1 hour bullish divergence is a lot more clear. So yeah, I'm actually starting to like the looks of Doge. And the fact that we're under the fib levels, I'm accumulating quite a lot of Dogecoin at these levels. If total crypto market cap does end up rallying in the coming days and weeks, I expect this to get a nice phenomenal rally to finish the cycle. And let's take a look at the other Dogecoin, Shiba Inu. Bears are losing momentum on the MACD, bearish cross on the stochastic, more around the bearish control zone on the RSI, but I see some consolidation going on here on the candles. Just came wick down to the Fibonacci level, and now we're back up a little bit. Bearish momentum is still building on the daily, but we do have a bullish cross on the stochastic, and it looks like the RSI is attempting to come back up around the neutral zone. And some slight consolidation there. And 4-hour bullish divergence. So very slight bullish momentum building on the 4-hour MACD. Stochastics cross bullish, 4-hour bullish divergence. And very slight bullish engulfing candle here. And we also have 1-hour bullish divergence as well. Bullish momentum's building, stochastics coiling up like it's attempting to decide what to do. And it's looking like it is attempting to bullishly engulf here, but not quite yet. And the fact that we're down around the 786 fib level, this is a nice accumulation zone on this asset. Alright, now let's see how the US 30, also known as the Dow Jones, is looking. Bearish momentum building on the MACD. Bearish cross on the stochastic. Bearish control zone on the RSI. Bearishly engulfing, so that's not looking great at all. Bearish momentum still building on the daily. Very slight bearish cross coiled up on the stochastic on the daily. And there's still a little bit of room on the RSI to go to the downside, and bearish engulfing candles on the daily as well. Looking like we do have some slight 4-hour bullish divergence here. Bullish cross on the stochastic, and bears are losing a bit of momentum on the MACD, and I'm just seeing some consolidation here on the candles on the 4-hour. Yeah, some pretty clear bullish divergence on the 1-hour, stochastics cross bullish on the 1-hour, a little bit of bullish momentum building on the MACD, and the candles are attempting to bullishly engulf. So smaller time frames are looking a little better, but there's still a lot of work to be done on the Dow Jones and the other stock indexes right now, as they're not looking the best on the larger time frames. Alright, so NASDAQ. Bearish momentum still building on the MACD, bearish cross on the stochastic, still room to go to the downside on the RSI, and bearish engulfing candles. Daily bearish momentum's growing. We do have a bullish cross on the stochastic though. And it's looking like we do have a little bit of bullish divergence here on the daily. First bullish momentum that we had in about 5 days roughly. Bullish cross on the stochastic. RSI is getting up around neutral territory. And we're attempting to bullishly engulf on the 4-hour. Bullish momentum slightly building on the MACD. Stochastics coiled up like it's attempting to decide what to do. Attempting to bullishly engulf, but not quite yet on the 1-hour candles. And the RSI does have more room to go to the upside if it wants to. It's more around the bullish control zone on the 1 hour. So same thing as the Dow Jones. The Nasdaq has a lot of work it needs to do before it really starts to look nice, but it's starting to look a bit nicer on the smaller time frames, so we'll have to see how that plays out with the larger time frames in the coming days. Alright, so the S&P 500, also known as the SPX 500 for Forex. Bearish momentum still growing on the MACD. Bearish cross on the stochastic, bearish control zone on the RSI, and bearish engulfing candles. Daily bearish momentum still growing. Coiled up on the stochastic, but kind of just showing that it wants to see which direction it wants to go. Still room on the RSI to dump further if it does decide to, and I'm seeing a little consolidation on the candle, like it's trying to decide what to do as well. 4 hour bearish momentum getting weaker, bullish cross on the stochastic. RSI is getting more around neutral, and I just see consolidation going on right there. 1 hour slight bullish engulfing. RSI is attempting to get around the bullish control zone. Stochastic is cross bullish, but kind of coiling up a bit, and MACD shows the bulls gaining a bit of momentum. So not really looking as nice as the Dow Jones and Nasdaq, but if those both end up running, then the S&P will very likely go with it as well. Larger time frame still has a lot of work, but smaller time frames, we'll have to see how that plays out over the next few days and how the larger time frames will look if the smaller time frames does anything nice. And here's one of my favorite looking assets over the past couple of days. Gold is just looking absolutely phenomenal. So bullish momentum still growing on the weekly. Very clear bullish cross on the stochastic. Still room on the RSI to run to the upside. And very nice bullish engulfing candle right here on the weekly. Losing a bit of bullish momentum on the daily, and stochastic is crossed bearish but coiled up. Quite overbought on the RSI right now. And I just see some consolidation going on right here, which that doesn't surprise me as well because we're around one of the most significant resistance levels right here. So if we see a higher high above 1920 and a higher low above the fib level here, I will absolutely be loving the looks of gold for a new all-time high rally, which $3,000 to $5,000 an ounce would not surprise me whatsoever on this asset at that point. So 4 hour bearish momentum growing slightly. I just see consolidation going on the candles, though. You could see how it's just big long wicks and then coming back up to here, so that's showing that there's a lot of bullish momentum and accumulation going on right here to me. There is bearish divergence right here on the RSI though, so that's definitely making the case for potential further pullback a little bit before gold does anything else. And candles, it's just consolidation for now. Losing bearish momentum on the 1 hour, stochastics crossed bullish. RSI is around neutral. And let's see, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher low. Yeah, I just see a lot of accumulation going on even at these higher levels here on gold, so I wouldn't really be surprised if it does end up making a nice break above the resistance that I was just talking about. And at that point, if we get a clean break above 1920 and either a high or low as well, confirming the trend's attempting to rally, gold's just looking absolutely phenomenal to me. This is probably my favorite looking asset that I've taken a look at so far today. Alright, so silver, bullish momentum still growing on the weekly. Bullish cross on the stochastic. Very, very nice double bottom here. And starting to get more around the bullish control zone on the RSI, but just slightly above neutral. And we're bullishly engulfing and attempting to break the fib level right here. So silver is at a much nicer accumulation zone than gold. Gold is currently above the 236 fib level. Meanwhile, we're right around the 618 fib level, which is typically around where I begin to accumulate assets that I'm bullish on. So better risk reward on this asset currently. And I'm really liking the looks of this. Higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high. Just a beautiful staircase up. We do have some bearish engulfing going on silver as well. Bearish cross on the stochastic and losing a little momentum there. So same thing with gold. I wouldn't be surprised if we see a little bit of a pullback before it ends up rallying any further. But the larger time frames are just looking phenomenal on both assets. And I'm actually liking the looks of this 1 hour as well, attempting to bullishly engulf here. Very slight bearish momentum getting weaker. Stochastics crossed bullish. RSI's around the bullish control zone and bullish engulfing. So if we can get above this fib level here, it's going to start to be looking very nice on silver. Especially if we break above 2470 roughly to 2546. If we form a higher high above here and higher low above the 618 fib level, basically if we just form support off of this previous resistance top right here, I'm going to be loving looks of silver for a nice rally as well, especially with the double bottom that we see right here. Is there any assets you guys want me to take a look for you tonight? Okay, I'm liking the looks of Thor. Nice 13.5% rally over the past 24 hours. Bearish momentum getting weaker on the daily. Bullish cross on the stochastic. Attempting to bullishly engulf, but not quite yet. Tiny bit of bullish momentum, bullish cross, attempting to get around the neutral zone, bullish engulfing. So 4 hours looking alright. I'm liking the looks of the 1 hour as well. So we do have 1 hour bullish engulfing currently. Bullish momentum is still building on the MACD. Stochastics crossed bullish, but starting to coil up a little bit, like it's attempting to decide what to do. And really liking the looks of the candles here on the 1 hour. Some very nice bullish engulfing going on right here for now. So Thor's starting to look alright, but I'm going to wait for more information to develop on this asset before I get a better idea on what's really happening here and where this is more likely to go. Okay, so power. The bears are losing a little bit of momentum. Stochastics coiled up. Kind of just seeing consolidation on the candles. And the RSI is slightly around the bearish control zone on the daily. 4 hour bullish engulfing, so that's looking nice at least. RSI is more around bearish control zone, stochastics coiled, and kind of just flattening out on the MACD. I'm just really seeing consolidation going on the smaller time frames for now. So same thing as Thor, I'm going to wait for more information to develop on power before I really have a better idea on what's happening with this asset and where it's more likely to go. I am liking the looks of the 1 hour bullish divergence as well on power though. Yeah, if the smaller time frames holds up and brings the larger time frames around, maybe it'll be looking better in a few days, so just going to wait it out and see what happens there. Alright, so Casper Labs on the weekly. Still bearishly engulfing. Not much information happening on the RSI. Slight bearish cross here, and bulls are losing momentum on the weekly. Bearish momentum still building on the daily, coiled up like it's attempting to cross bearish. We are slightly oversold, but wouldn't really surprise me if it does go down slightly more than where we are. And we're just slightly bearishly engulfing here on the daily candles. Four-hour MACD shows bears losing a bit of momentum, bullish cross on the stochastic. We were just quite oversold on the RSI and getting more around neutral, and slight bullish engulfing. Looking like there's just a little bit of consolidation going on here, and the RSI is kind of slightly pulling back, trying to get around the neutral zone. Stochastic's coiled up like it's attempting to decide what to do, and the MACD's just kind of flattening out. So looking like we're going to see some consolidation here on Casper Labs, unless we see something major happen with the total crypto market cap, which will cause most assets, crypto assets at least, to run at that point. So, still looking more bearish than bullish to me on this asset currently. Alright, so Quant. I just see consolidation going on here. Stochastic's coiling up. RSI is kind of flattening out a bit on the weekly. Bullish engulfing on the daily candles, so I'm liking the looks of that. Bears losing momentum and bullish cross on the stochastic. So the daily I'm starting to like the looks of there. And we do also have bullish engulfing on the 4-hour on Quant. So bullish momentum is building, stochastics crossed bullish, bullish engulfing. Yeah, so far everything on the 4 hours looking nice. Bullish engulfing on the 1 hour. Bullish divergence on the 1 hour. Very slight bullish momentum getting weaker on the MACD, and the stochastic has a bearish cross. So more than likely going to see a little consolidation on this asset, but the larger time frames are looking like if it really wants to, it could get a nice rally, especially if total crypto market cap ends up rallying. So Quant's looking more bullish than bearish to me currently. I'm liking the looks of Quant. And Quant is also below the 786, getting pretty close to the bottom of the fib extension, so I'm really liking this for an accumulation zone on this asset. Yeah, that daily looks really nice to me with the bullish engulfing currently going on as well. Bullish engulfing, stochastics cross bullish, and bearish momentum getting weaker. If total crypto market cap either consolidates or rallies, I think Quant's more than likely going to be in for at least a nice slight pump, but total crypto market cap really runs a lot of upside potential on this asset. Alright, so for Hex, bearish engulfing candle, stochastic is crossed bearish, RSI's are in the bearish control zone, MACD shows bearish momentum still building. Bearish momentum still growing on the daily, stochastic's crossed bearish, RSI is quite oversold, but we do still have some bearish engulfing going on the candles for the daily. Just showing some consolidation on the candle here right now. And we do have some nice bullish divergence as well here. Bearish momentum still slightly building, bullish cross on the stochastic along with bullish divergence. And the candle's showing a bit of consolidation for right now. Bearish momentum is getting weaker here on the MACD, bullish cross on the stoch, bullish divergence here, and slightly bullish engulfing here. So, yeah, smaller time frames is looking like maybe it'll attempt to hold these levels. And it's quite oversold as well on the RSI. Yeah, I'm going to wait for a little more information to develop on Hex currently. It's kind of just looking like it could go either way, so I'll wait for some more information to develop and get a better idea on what's happening with the asset. Alright, so let's see how API 3 is currently looking. So weekly, not much information on the indicator since this is a newer asset, but we are bullishly engulfing on the candles. Bullish cross on the stochastic. We were just quite overbought, but then we came down to around neutral and now it's tempting to run again. I just see consolidation here, but it's kind of looking like there's almost a nice big bull flag going on here. Oh yeah, and I like the looks of that 4 hour for sure. Bearish momentum getting weaker, bullish cross on the stoch, RSI is attempting to get more around the bullish control zone, and very nice bullish engulfing candle right here. Ooh, and I'm really liking how that's attempting to push off of this recent top right here that we had towards the beginning. 1 hour bullish momentum still building, bullish cross on the stoch. The RSI is quite overbought, but I'm really liking the looks of the bullish engulfing candles on the 1 hour as well. So to me, this asset's definitely looking a lot more bullish than bearish right now, especially if we see something nice happen with the total crypto market cap. Yeah, if there's nothing else that you guys want me to take a look at, I'll probably check out another asset or two and then call it a night. Alright, so for VVS, looking like the MACD's kind of starting to flatten out. Consolidation going on right here on the candles on the daily. RSI does still have a bit more room to go to the downside if it really wants to, but we are getting around oversold territory. I'm really liking the looks of the bullish divergence here. So 4-hour bullish divergence, MACD's gaining a bit of bullish momentum, stochastics crossed bullish, and just some consolidation going on here on the candles. 1-hour bullish divergence as well. MACD's showing the bulls are losing a little bit of momentum, and the stochastics coiling up. Candles just look like consolidation as well. VVS is starting to look more bullish to me, but going to wait for some more indication of a true reversal soon. And the daily stochastic crossing bullish under the 20 zone. I'm actually really liking the looks of that right now. So this is one asset that I'm very bullish on, so I'm accumulating quite a lot at these levels, as we're pretty close to the bottom of the fib extension here. Yeah, overall I'm liking the looks of this for an accumulation zone, and starting to show signs of a potential reversal, but going to wait for more confirmation on that as well. Alright, so for OMI. Bearish engulfing, stochastics crossed bearish on the weekly. RSI is neutral but getting more around bearish control zone. Bearish momentum is still building here on the MACD. Stochastics kind of coiled up but still bearish. We are quite oversold on the RSI, but we're still bearishly engulfing here on the daily candles, so that's not looking the best either. 4-hour, we do see some bullish divergence present though. First day of, or the first 4 hours of bullish momentum on the MACD since the 17th. Very slight bullish engulfing, but looks like more consolidation than anything going on right there for now. Uh, 1 hour bullish divergence, stochastics crossed bullish but kind of coiling up. MACD kind of flattening out there, and I just see consolidation going on. So between the consolidation on the smaller time frames and the bearish signs on the larger time frames, this is looking more bearish than bullish to me currently. So if it does pull back further, I wouldn't be surprised if we see the 786 fib level. So that would be around 0.00381. Yeah, overall, still looking more bearish than bullish to me on OMI. And I'll take a look at Alliance block, and then I'll call her a night. Stochastics kind of coiling up a little. RSI is getting pretty close to oversold. Losing a little bit of bearish momentum, but we are still bearishly engulfing on the weekly candles. Bearishly engulfing still on the daily. RSI is quite oversold. Stochastics crossed bearish, and bearish momentum is still building on the MACD. Bearish momentum is attempting to build again on the 4 hour. Stochastics crossed bearish. Just cooled off slightly on the RSI. We were just quite oversold, but looks like it may attempt to take another attempt at dropping further. And bearish engulfing on the candles. Same thing as the 1 hour, bearish engulfing. More around the bearish control zone, but there is bullish divergence on the RSI. Stochastics crossed bearish and losing a bit of bullish momentum. So I'd say this is looking more bearish than bullish to me right now. So if we do break this support level, next is the bottom of the fib extension, so that would be about 16 cents. Alright, well I hope you all had a great evening, and I'll talk to you all tomorrow.
My nail tech knows how to keep it a little secret. I don't wish for my success, I speak it. I caught a buzz and you did too, but you tweaking. I look like I've been getting money, how reeking. You smell me, that's LV. Walk around with my chest out and my skin smooth, I'm healthy. I'm in the mix and I'm handshaking, but most of y'all can't help me. Most of y'all ain't wealthy. Most of y'all just dress like it. I caught the vibe that y'all giving off and I'm trying to make myself less like it. This chick got a little Porsche body, I might let the bro test drive it. It's hard for me to get excited. I love music and stress about it. My city haunting, I'm co-signing this wave coming up next out it. Riding around in the shotgun and her Tesla. Hanging both of my legs out it like what's up? I got stakes and they too high now, I can't fuck up. I like girls that's down to earth, so don't be stuck up. I don't take L's, I give them out and I chuck them up. First listen, they hearing this shit like what the fuck? 10 toes, that's my MO. Fam over gram, that's my MO. Fuck a close friends, I got friends that I keep close and they let it go while I reload. Like, bow, bow, bow. TSA just opened my book bag up and my chain hitting like, bow, 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 bow. The King's back in his hometown when them wheels hit and I touch down, they bow, 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 bow. She down low, 3-point stands, I'm back there doing jack dance like, bow, 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 bow. And I'm not no fashionista, but I'm fly though. And I know I gave up drinking, but I'm high though. I told her I don't come from heaven, you can try though. I'm not on top of this shit yet, but I'm that guy though. I take a look round at my comp and it's just wide open, big whip and it slide open. I notice they treat me like I'm chosen. Eyes open, heart clean and my mind focused. This shit just keeps going how I wrote it. How the hell could you doubt us? I mean, back then it made sense, but it's like, now what? Now they down to come round just to be round us. You ain't one of my dogs, why do you hound us? It's very few of you I like, but it's a whole lot of y'all I don't trust. Cause 10 toes, that's my MO. Fam over gram, that's my MO. Fuck a close friends, I got friends that I keep close and they let it go while I reload. Like, bow, bow, bow. TSA just opened my book bag up and my chain hitting like, bow, 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 bow. The King's back in his hometown when them wheels hit and I touch down, they bow, 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 bow. She down low, 3-point stands, I'm back there doing jack dance like, bow, 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 bow.
Looks like there's rain up ahead, like there's a crack in the heavens. Feels like my day could be turning, like I can tell that my luck's gonna change. If you could see me now, I'd probably let you down, but that's enough for me. You got me begging, baby. Looks like I'm on my knees again. Feels like the walls are closing in. Looks like I'm on my knees again. got me begging, baby. Looks like I'm on my knees again. Feels like the walls are closing in. Looks like I'm on my knees Looks like I'm on my knees again. Looks like I'm